Would you lie with me and just forget the world? Right, put this one on the list of videos I have to watch in the future to be embarrassed and probably die of cringe. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel, and welcome back to a different corner of my room. Today I'm sitting on my sofa and I'm dressed the same way as my sofa, so we blend into each other perfectly. I'm sitting here today because I want to talk to you about my favourite music of the last few months, I guess. And I think a key part to listening to music is being comfortable and being relaxed to fully enjoy the music. So I thought I'm just going to chill out, sit on my sofa and talk to you guys about music. If you don't know already, I have got a SoundCloud link in the description below, and I'll make a playlist featuring every track I'm mentioning in this video. So if you want to listen to any of the tracks, go click the link in the description, and once you're there, why not follow me on SoundCloud, because I make music and you can download that music and use it for free in your videos. So if you want to do that, haha, enough self-promotion, you can follow me on Instagram at dapperalien. For today, we're just going to get into this video. Right, first up is someone I've just recently discovered. His name is Oliver Tree, and I saw him in a few different videos. Always liked his character. He was very funny and entertaining. He looked ridiculous, but kind of cool in a way. So I was quite surprised when I saw his music video for All That and Alien Boy pop up in my recommended section, and I was kind of baffled that he made music, and I liked it. After a quick research, I found out that he has just recently released an EP called Alien Boy, and I listened to it and I very much liked it. But one track in particular stood out to me. Who would have guessed it? It was Alien Boy. Ya boy, Alien. And I really recommend the whole EP. But in particular, Alien Boy is something different. Because on one hand, you've got Oliver Tree's vocals, which are kind of indie pop-ish, but he's singing them over a chilled, organ-type, future-esque, kind of reminding me of an 80s track synthesizer, especially like the solo lead. And all of that is kind of fused together by a beat that is something between hip-hop and garage, I feel like. You can't explain it. It is truly something different, but it works very well together. Awesome EP, awesome track, awesome video. What more could you want? Alien Boy by Oliver Tree.
I fell down to earth from 100 miles away, and somehow I still make it work, but it's overrated. Tried to tell you that I'm out here on my own.
Right, next up, you already know him, it's Holo. He just makes amazing music. What more can I say? This time it's Holo's One Thing, but it's the Grant remix. Because I very much like the original, but it was lacking something for me. And this remix takes it to a whole new level. It's a little bit more EDM-ish, very choppy on the drop, very hard-hitting, but I still very much enjoy it. It transports lots of feelings in the breakdown, really good use of the original vocal, but it hits hard on the drop without losing the original melody. So a well-rounded future bass slash EDM-esque remix of One Thing by Holo. I kind of don't have conclusions on these tracks. Just listen for yourselves and see if you enjoy it. I like it very much. I'm just talking, I don't even think about what I'm saying anymore. My brain is just out there searching all the world for one thing. Bad puns. It wasn't even a pun, it was a bad dad joke. But you get them for free here. Evan Edinger, if you want to make a video with me, call me. Anyway, listen up. Here's a story about a little guy that lived in a blue world. Shut up.
Why do I feel like I'm running? Searching all the world for one thing. Let's chase it after something. Why do I feel like I'm running?
Right, we're staying with Holo for a bit, because the next track is Holo versus DROELOE, Lines of the Broken featuring Cut. I know that's kind of an old one, because it was released 9 months ago. That's not really a long time ago, but recently I've heard it in so many different mixes, and I didn't know the track before, so I googled it, and to my surprise it was Holo. I wasn't surprised, really. So what I really like about this track, besides lovely chords and a nice melody, is the first part of the drop, because it's just that very simple sawtooth synthesizer with a fairly long attack time, which kind of drags it along, and it plays a very lovely melody, and this melody kind of drags along very nicely over this very choppy Sun Holo like beat. So that's something really different I haven't heard before. But what I really don't like about this track is the second part of the drop, because there this synth just plays long notes of the melody and kills the whole flow of the track, in my opinion. When I heard it the first time, I was really disappointed when I heard the second part of the drop, but I kind of got used to it now. Anyway, it's a nice song with a weak second half, but it's alright. Wow, Tim, that sounded so convincing. I really want to listen to that track now. Well, I've got you covered. Here you go. So talking about stuff that is old, this one isn't old either. I kind of rediscovered Masa. I've been following him for ages, but I kind of rediscovered his EP called Masa from 2017, because I have been listening to a few BBC Live Lounges in the last few weeks, and I have discovered his Live Lounges, and I have to say, this boy is really talented. He makes awesome music, he's a very good songwriter, and he has got a very nice signature sound. Kind of consists of these karimba, mallet, bell thingies, whatever these are, combined with nice, organic and warm sounding hip-hop-esque beats. Very nice combination. It's a very summery sounding combination. Very awesome EP. If you haven't heard of him before, go check him out and definitely listen to this EP called Masa. I kind of want to recommend the EP in general, but in particular the track What If I Go featuring Bonzai. I think Bonzai is way too underrated. She's an awesome vocalist. She features on so many of Masa's tracks, and in the Live Lounge performances, she's just going in. And I think this track, What If I Go, is fantastic in its original form with the Masa signature sound, and also in the Live Lounge performance acoustic version. An awesome feel-good summer track. Masa, awesome producer, go listen to his EP, but in particular, listen to What If I Go featuring Bonzai.
Wherever you go, I'm going with you, babe. Going with you, babe.
Going.
Luck of the draw, you, that's my lottery one.
I'm really, really hot. And that's not just a statement, that's the title of our next track. The next track is I'm Really, Really Hot by Midas Hutch, and it samples the one and only Missy Elliott from 2004. Her track was also called I'm Really, Really Hot. And the original track was that kind of 2000s hip-hop, Timberland-esque beat. But Midas Hutch thought, why not make an 80s remix out of this? And he did. And it's really weird, it goes very well together. It's that classic 80s beat with that plucky synth in the background and these nice guitar riffs on top of that. And Missy just flows over it like it is nothing. It works very well together. So this track kind of fuses two very weird periods of time, the 80s and the early 2000s. All in all, it's a very upbeat, feel-good 80s track with Missy Elliott vocals. So this track is just very interesting. Listen now, folks.
I'm really, really hot every time I wreck, because you know I'm too cool for you anyway. I'm just really hot every time my records drop. Radio says I won't stop, cause I'm killer. Drip deposit ain't hot if I'm not there. I'm a true player. You can find me up in any record store.
So we're staying in the 80s, kind of, because the next track is synthwave, and synthwave kind of reminds me of the 80s and it's inspired by the 80s, but this is more like hard-hitting, kind of darker synthwave, kind of in the style of Kid with a question mark. If you don't know Kid, I featured him a few months ago in my music favorites, but this time it's not Kid. This time it's Astrale featuring Soundr, and the track is called Wayfarer. And as I said, this track is kind of synthwave, but it has got way many more layers to it, because it starts out with very wide pats, kind of the Porter Robinson sound, a little bit of high-pitched vocals, vocals, but the drop is very much kid style. It's a very big bass line, very distorted with a very hard-hitting beat. But the second drop is very different. He uses more square wave synthesizers, also sounding very big, but they are a lot more plucky, so they're not as dominant. The kind of distorted guitar synth still plays the melody in the back, but it feels a lot lighter. I think the whole arrangement and the track is thought out very well. Very good vocals. The first drop is amazing. The second one is as well and fits very well with the whole structure, and kind of a roller coaster of emotions from a little bit sad to hard-hitting party, big room bass to sad, and then happy upbeaty drop again. So if you're into Porter Robinson or Kid, this track is definitely for you. If you haven't heard of either one or Astrale before, you have to listen to this one. So next up is Chromoniki with Into Me, and I found this track by just digging through SoundCloud one evening, and I kind of found it randomly. I hadn't heard about Chromoniki before, but I really like his work, and this track in particular because this track kind of has these K-Tronada vibes to it. If you don't know what I mean, I'm talking about these slower house beats with a little bit more swing, a nice warm sub bass, mixed with R&B instruments, chords, and vocals. I think that's roughly what I would describe as K-Tronada sound, and that's exactly what this track sounds like. You've got nice chords, nice vocals, very chilled track, but it has got that 4 on the floor swingy beat, so it doesn't get boring. All in all, again, a very nice upbeat, feel-good track. Perfect for spring. I've no idea what I'm talking about anymore.
Yeah. Are you into me, baby? Are you into me, baby?
Right, last but not least, Post Malone. Again, really talented guy. If you haven't heard him live before, he's amazing, and he just seems like a super nice dude. So I like him as a person, but I really like his music as well, and I've really fell in love with I Fall Apart. Very awesome track. To be honest, the lyrics are kind of edgy, emo, middle school student-esque, but it doesn't matter, to be honest. The track still sounds awesome, but again, the original kind of lacked something for me. So I went on a hunt for a good remix, and I found two, and I can't decide which one is better because they're very different and very good in their own way, so I'm including both in this video. The first one is by Medasin, and again, it's kind of that future bass, future R&B style. A kind of mellow and warm mallets in the beginning, layered with a harp or something. Kind of warm sounding, goes very well with Post Malone's voice, and then building up to a drop, which is kind of that choppy super saw drop with more square wave synths. Very warm sounding, very filtered over a nice trap-esque beat. Fits with Post Malone's voice. Very nice remix for all you future R&B, future bass lovers. Anyway, so that's one version of Post Malone's I Fall Apart.
She told me that I'm not enough. Yeah. Ooh, I fall apart. Tattoo my core. Oh, you said we'd be together. Ooh, didn't know before. Surprised when you call me up,
And there's the second version of I Fall Apart by Post Malone. This one is the Young Bombs remix, and they took this track into a whole different direction. They kind of went towards the whole synthwave style. Again, it kind of sounds like Porter Robinson or Medasin, or the more happy, upbeat sounding Kit stuff. They have got big and white super saw synths, kind of 80s-esque drums with big snares with lots of reverb. They have got a real guitar in there, and this style also works with Post Malone's voice, but it doesn't give the track the kind of party vibes. It kind of pushes it more into the summer sunset track direction. It makes it sound more emotional. It goes very well with the lyrics, but it doesn't make it sound sad, but just kind of nostalgic. I don't know, it's very hard to describe, but you listen for yourselves.
she told me that I'm not enough. Was my shorty out the door? Ooh, I fall apart. We'd be together. Ooh, I fall apart. Ooh, tattoo my core.
Right, that's all I have for you for this week. I hope I've shown you a few new artists you maybe haven't heard of before, or at least I hope I've shown you a few new tracks for your everyday playlist. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below what your favourite songs are at the moment. I know you guys have a good taste in music, so I'm excited to hear from you. Maybe we can share some music in the comments down below and show each other tracks and artists we maybe haven't heard of before. If you want to listen to any of the tracks I've mentioned in this video, click the link to the SoundCloud playlist in the description down below. And once you're there, why not check out my music as well? You can download it for free and use it for your videos or whatever you want. And maybe follow me for more playlists and more original music. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this one and I hope I've inspired you with this one. If I did so, why not give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to become part of the Dapper family. That's it from me for now, and I'll see you later. Bye!